Okay, once the flash kind of dies down here a little bit, we're going to take a look at number 11 from section 11.6. We actually don't need to write anything down here, and if you can't see this clearly on the video screen, you can look at it in your textbook. It's on page 645. But what they've given us is this probability that somebody has cardiovascular disease by age and gender. In the bluish purplish color, it's men. The magenta color is women. And then they've broken it down into different age ranges. And again, I apologize if it's a little bit blurry. I don't think my cell phone camera was designed for doing this. So question 11a says, what is the probability that a randomly selected man between the ages of 25 and 34 has cardiovascular disease? So what we need to do is go find the 25 to 34 age bracket, that's right here, and then this chart here shows us the actual probability. So we're looking for a randomly selected man in this age bracket, so that's going to be this purple-blue color here, and the probability, if you look at it, it's halfway between 0 and 0.2. So the probability that a randomly selected man between the ages of 25 and 34 has cardiovascular disease, that's right here, that's 0.10. And part B then asks, what's the probability that a randomly selected man between the ages of 25 and 34 does not have cardiovascular disease? And so we can do that on paper, but it'll make sense here. Let me adjust the camera again. Hopefully it'll stay adjusted. So we said the probability that the man does have it. For part A, probability a randomly, oops, get this straightened out here, randomly selected 25 to 34-year-old man has cardiovascular disease. We said that was from that chart that we looked at right there, that graph, it said that it was 0.10 because it was right in the middle of 0 and 0.2. So part B, the probability not, so the opposite. Well, if there's a 0.1, if there's a 10% chance, I guess is what that's saying, if the probability is 0.1 that this randomly selected man has cardiovascular disease, well then for the probability not, it's just 1 minus 0.10. And if you plug that into your calculator, you'll see that that's 0.90 for the answer there. So either he has cardiovascular disease or he doesn't. Whoever you ask, there's no in between there. They either have cardiovascular disease, and in that age range, our chart told us that that was a 0.10 probability that that happens. And so if it's a 0.1 probability that it happens, the probability that it doesn't happen is 0.90. And again, that was number 11. From section 11.6.